In January of 2017, a man named Richard Christensen posted this picture on his Facebook page. He claimed it was a giant winged demon. But is this picture for real? Or is Richard just showing us a palm tree on a foggy night? I've got the answer to that foggy mystery, plus answers to some other scary photos and videos that you guys sent in. Like this video, something they call the Fresno Nightcrawler, a picture claiming to show a boy who found some whale vomit worth $60,000. This picture that wants you to believe this is a real creature. And that doesn't even include the big story this week about a human monster they call Jeff the Killer. It's gonna be a real creeper of a show, so don't go away. Hey guys, Bill here. You know, when it comes to creepy monsters, I think Jeff the Killer is right up there at the top. But is this guy a real person or just a figment of our imagination?
When she looked into the bathroom, she saw a horrendous sight. Jeff had taken a knife and carved a smile into his cheek.
Okay, I know. A lot of you guys are already busy heading down to the comment section to let me know that everybody in the world already knows that Jeff the Killer is just another big, fat, creepypasta fake. Well, the only thing I have to say about that is, are you sure? I mean, if everyone already knows he's fake, then why do so many people keep writing in and asking me to investigate? And why do new sightings of Jeff pop up every day? What do you say we make this video the video to nail Jeff to the wall once and for all? That way, when YouTubers write to me in the future and ask about Jeff because they're not sure, we can just point them to this video. And in a way, we kind of, paid it forward. We helped out our fellow YouTubers. Get my drift? You with me? All right, let's do it. As it turns out, there are a lot of versions of the Jeff story out there, but the most common one kind of goes like this. Jeffrey Woods, a kind-hearted young boy, moves to a new neighborhood with his family and gets into a nasty war with some local bullies. The struggle ends up costing Jeffrey his sanity, and he becomes a serial killer known as Jeff the Killer. Now, on the surface, that seems kind of plausible because, that's something you could just see on the news just about any time these days. But on the other hand, there's never any specific information linked to these stories, like what town was Jeffrey born in, and exactly what new neighborhood did he move to, or even the name of the school he went to. Now, to be honest, I have to agree with most of you guys out there that Jeff was just cooked up on the internet and somehow made it up to urban legend status. But here's the question. How do we find the evidence, the smoking gun, that will, and I want you to say it with me this time, nail this one to the wall once and for all? Well, you know what? There just might be a way, because during our investigation, we uncovered the fact that all these people doing all these stories about Jeff have never actually checked the public record. We've got his real name, right? So all we really have to do is just a simple background check and see what turns up. If Jeff really did kill a bunch of people, you think he might just have a wee bit of a police record, don't you think? And if not that, then I'm pretty sure there would be a wanted poster out there somewhere.
But some problems you can't get quick answers to, no matter how much you want them.
Use the Force, Luke.
Doing a background check turns out to be really easy. For about $20 US, we were able to examine every public database out there, and thanks to that small investment, I was able to come up with this, the official answer. Now, if you watch this show, you know not even Jeff himself could scare me into opening up this before you open up that. Okay? Now, when I say go, what I want you to do is yell out as loud as you can, either real or fake. Now, if you can't do that, it's okay to pause the video, go to the comment section, leave your answer down there, and then come back here and play the rest of the video. A third way to go is just to vote right up here. You ready? And go. Okay, did you vote? Good, because in just a few seconds, we're going to be opening the old official envelope right here and getting the ultimate judgment on Jeff. But before we do that, I've got a couple other scary submissions to take a look at. First up is this video of what claims to show a mysterious creature known as the Fresno Nightcrawler. The video was sent in by dozens of people, including Leonel Jimenez, John Matrazis, and Monkey D. Ricky. It was recorded by a homeowner's security camera in Fresno, California, and shows, well, this. Guys, this video deserves an entire show to its own, but there's a little problem with it and why I haven't done it as a big story. And that is that this one is officially unknown. Despite the heavy-hitting research of Sci-Fi Channel's Fact or Faked show and an excellent recreation by the Para Breakdown channel, pointed out to us by Sharon Cloud 236, no one has ever been able to debunk this video with any solid evidence. Are they aliens? Ghosts? Puppets on a wire? Nobody knows for sure. Our next picture claims to show a young boy with a chunk of whale barf. That's what I said, whale vomit, for which the boy was supposedly paid almost $60,000. The picture was sent in by Johnny Vine, who wrote, "Bill, this is a joke picture, right?" Johnny, that's got to be just about the fakest story I've ever heard. I mean, come on, seriously. Whale barf? 60K? I don't think so. This one's like right up there with that story about the kid who supposedly spent $40,000 on power-ups in a mobile game with his grandfather's credit card. I mean, oh, but wait a minute. That one turned out to be true. I wonder if this one is, let's just check this real quick here. Oh, it is real. Thanks to Facebook reader Anad Tyson, we now have a link to a newspaper article that confirms 8-year-old Charlie Naismith of England found a rare chunk of ambergris made from sperm whale vomit. The reason it is so valuable is because it's very rare and actually used in the manufacture of perfume. I mean, can you imagine? Oh yes, yes, darling. Oh, you smell so good tonight. Are you wearing that Whale Barf perfume that I like so much? Our last picture today comes from Oreos 29100 and shows this monstrous looking creature. Oreo wrote, "I feel like I've seen part of this before, but is it real?" Oreos, I think the only place you're going to see something like that is in a Star Wars movie or in your dreams. So let's hope it's not in your dreams, because that is a pretty scary looking creature. So let's see what we got here. How'd you guys vote? Are we talking BFF as in Big Fat Fake, or SFF as in So Fake, it's funny? All right, well, let's find out. And it's what I thought. Real. The first one on Facebook to nail this one was Jose Maria Perez, who identified it as a Starnosed Mole. According to Facebook super sleuth Isaac Sisson, it can be found in the low wetland areas of North America and uses that ugly face as a touch receptor.
It gets its name from the 22 appendages, or feelers, that surround its nose. Each feeler is covered with thousands of sensory receptors called Eimer's organs that make the star one of the most ultra-sensitive organs of any in the animal kingdom.
Okay, now that we got all that out of the way, what do you say we get back to the big story here and find out what the official judgment is on Jeff the Killer? And I am glad to finally get this done. Whew, this guy's like doing things to me. Anyway, here we go. The serial killer known as Jeff the Killer has been investigated with the help of advanced background check technology. And based on what was found in the public record, we have a final determination that we feel is 100% accurate. And that determination is fake. Whew. Nailed to the wall. once and for all, and it's none too soon if you ask me. But hey, if you're thinking about clicking away right now, I wouldn't do that. I still got to give you the answer to that creepy photo. Remember that one? And also, I think you're going to be really surprised to find out where the origin of Jeff the Killer came from. Listen to this. As it turns out, our examination of public records revealed there were only a handful of Jeffrey Woods on the record, and none of them had any criminal complaints or records linking them to anything that would suggest they were even near serial killers. Jeff the Killer really got started by a guy on a website called Newgrounds on August 10th, 2008. He calls himself Killer Jeff and described his creation as a Bloody Mary type game where you go into a closet and call out Jeff's name. In his post, he wrote, "Close your eyes and call out the name Jeff. He'll appear by putting his face right up to you and proceed to yell and try to chant harm at you. To make him stop is to stand there and compliment him. Not doing so will result in a nightmarish field trip." From these humble beginnings, the story of Jeff was picked up by other people, expanded, and rewritten until it became what it is today.
Jeff the Killer. Written by K. Banning Kellum. Narrated by Steve Gray.
I'm not sure where the plans are in terms of making a motion picture out of this story, but the good news is you and I have one less serial killer to worry about.
That's good.
Okay, well that's all the time I have for this video. I'm going to be giving you the answer to that weird picture in just a second. But first, I want to send out a big thank you to all you people who send in all those crazy photos and videos that you send in every week. And a big special thanks to all the people out there who helped me solve these little mysteries. And hey, don't forget, if you've got a picture or video and you're not quite sure whether it's real or not, send it in to me at billschannel@gmail.com and I'll take a look. Please don't leave links or suggestions in the comment section because, you know, the only thing that's going to do is cause me to bleach my face white and run around on the streets like Jeffrey Woods screaming, "You're driving me crazy!" See you next time. Now, about that picture claiming to show a giant winged demon. Senior researcher Holmes Andreas and I were able to pinpoint where the picture was taken with the help of Google Earth. We were pretty certain we would find a palm tree there, but came up empty-handed, meaning this picture, at least for now, has to remain unknown.